Hello all. It is, what time is it? It is going on 11 a.m. It's 10:48 this morning. So I went and I handled the chickens. I always handle them first. Excuse me. And I'll go inside the shed, do the seedlings, and I decided to water a little bit of the garden that I still have out here right now. But I seen this red thing on my pineapple guava. Let me show you. Got my first flower. And I'm seeing little buds all over it. So I'm very excited about that. Then this flower opened. I didn't get to see it. I hope it got pollinated, but I got others. This is a pink guava. Pink guava. It's another pink guava. It looks like putting them in bigger containers so that the roots can spread is really great. And look at my asparagus one's coming up. I need to cut this down some more, put some fresh compost on it, little fertilizer, and wet it real good. Over the years you'll get thick asparagus like this, and they're just as good as the small ones. Look at that. So that's my little mini asparagus bed. But soon I'm going to start off with some of the easier stuff. I'm going to clean out the veggie pod, and then I'll start filling the soil into the 3 garden beds that are within the cattle panel, and then try to do bigger stuff. Still got this 2 trees on the side of the house. I'm just going to take it slow, do what I can, because eventually everything will get done, and I'll let you guys see what I got done for today. Okay, let me get back to it. I'm at my strawberry guava. I just moved this stake, cut those things off, and moved the stake over here because look how it's leaning. So I'm going to pull it up, wrap it around the stake here, and that way it'll help it stay up more right, and also clean out the bed. That's a flower. I used to have flowers in here, so I'm gonna let the flower grow, but clean out these weeds and water it. I mean, look how far it's leaning. I have a brick right there. Look how far it's leaning. I don't want it to break off, but I had asked him to kind of move it, and dude, he had something was going on with his foot and his back, and you know, I got knee problems, I got back problems or whatever. I start getting sore, I take a break. He was screaming, ah, 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 and I'm just standing there looking at him like, so anyway, I'm gonna fix this, and I'm gonna have my landscaper kind of next week adjust it, move some things around in the empty beds, because I have like now 3. I have 1, 2, and I have another one on the side of the house. I'm going to put my empty trees in there. I wanted to move this guava by the other 3 guavas over there, the pineapple and the 2 pink. So I may have my landscaper do that and then put something else here. And I think I want to buy 1 more of these containers because I really like these. These were originally Jack Daniel's whiskeys, but these are different. But I really like them, especially for my trees, you know. So yeah, put my trees in them because the gophers, well, I haven't seen any digging since the cats have been here, and I still haven't got rid of the cats. And I think probably next week, because it'll be Memorial Day, I'm going to start feeding them so they can get used to me and catch them and take them to a rescue or take them to the vet to see if I can get some fixed. So we'll see what happens. He was supposed to help me with that. Anyway, we over him. Let me get to doing what I'm doing right here. Again, I moved that stake from over this side to this side, and I'm going to pull that up, tie it, and then clean it out. So this is what it looks like now. Okay, I'm back. So let me show you what I got. It didn't take that long, a couple of minutes. Okay, so this is the strawberry guava, and as you can see, we got little flowers growing on it. I got a lot of a lot of fruit off of it last season. I think this is a lily or something. I think a bulb was still in there, and we planted the tree, and I'm just gonna let the flower grow. But yeah, as you can see, it's a lot straighter now. I had to put it in there, this in there deeper, so it will be steady. But I do have other stakes, and if I need to put another one in there, I'll put one in there to keep it up. I might have to, because it's okay. You know, and you don't want to put them too tight because you don't want anything to break. So I think this is doing pretty good. We're supposed to have winds, and so we'll see how it keeps up in the winds that are coming. Yeah, we're supposed to be having the famous Santa Ana winds. So trying to get some things in order. Something else I wanted to show you. So screws and stuff missing from here. Now this is a birdie's bed. This is my second birdie's bed. I really like them, but they are more expensive, and they usually have everything in them. Everything is always accounted for. See what I mean? Phillips. So what did he do with these screws? What did he do with them? Bull crap. One missing here. This is the one I got from Home Depot. So where's the screw? Where's the screw? One missing right here. And they're on backwards. This part should be on the outside. This should be on the inside. So with stuff like that he was doing, all the screws and stuff were loose because he was still putting the beds on, but he did come and tighten them. Just ghetto rigging stuff. This garden bed is not, I don't know if you can tell, it's lopsided. It's lopsided. But I'm just going to leave them as is. Leave them as is. He was taking the gopher mesh, instead of taking all the soil out of the beds the way I did. You guys saw those videos I did last year or past fall, where I took the soil out and I laid them in. He didn't do that. He was trying to stick the gopher mesh underneath the soil, and so there are spaces missing, which I took the soil out of the big tomato one, and there's stuff missing in the tomato one. I don't know if these are tight or not. This is kind of loose, but yeah, like this screw missing there, you know. He just wasn't doing he was just bull crapping around. And what did you do with all my screws and nuts that come in the box? What did you do with them? How all of a sudden they're missing? The wind's picking up a little bit. But how are they missing? That's what I'm talking about. Why aren't the tools that came with the garden beds, how all of a sudden I'm missing all these screws? I just wanted you guys to see what it makes no sense. And then when I ask about it, you give me some machine screws. You're like, I'm stupid. Anyway, I digress. Let's move on. So I'm over here at the salad bar. All of this is getting pulled out. All of it. And I'm going to clean up this bed. I'm going to put some fresh soil in it. But I'm not going to plant into it until tomorrow. And I'll tell you why. Shout out to Next Level Gardening. I've heard this before. I know I've seen this idea before. Just never did it. Forgot about it. In the back of my mind. So I'm watching him, and he did a video on about 10 crops that you should do. Came out today. And he mentioned lettuce seeds. And his idea for the lettuce seeds was take some sand, get you like some old salt shakers or shakers, put 4 parts sand, and then throw the seeds in there, shake them up, mix them up. When you're ready to plant your seeds, shake them into the soil. I went ahead and ordered me some some shakers. I have lots of sand, and I'm gonna label them arugula, romaine, butter crunch. Put my lettuce seeds in there, and I'm gonna shake them into the soil. Hello, why wasn't I doing that years ago? I'm gonna do it with my carrot seeds too, because those are very light, little small seeds, and we tend to over plant them, and I just think it's a good idea. Mind blown. Okay, so I'm gonna pull all of this out, kind of sift through this, put a pack of soil in here. In fact, I'm just gonna do base booster, I think, and then I'll be done with the salad bar for today. Side note, the grapes are coming in. Remember I told you they get flowers on them? See those flowers? And then they start forming the bulbs of the grape. The grapes are coming in. Beautiful. Okay, so I've cleaned out all of the old stuff, okay? And I went and sifted through the soil. So now what I'm going to do is wet this soil really well. Then I'm gonna add a packet of base booster, soil base booster to it. Water that down and then leave it. And then tomorrow, I feel like something's on my face, sorry. And then tomorrow it will be ready to be planted. But I'm just preparing it now. So let me get to it. Okay, I've been sifting through the soil, watering it. And you will see why we tell you guys maybe to do a count on when you're watering. Because on top it looks nice, but it is dry as the Mojave Desert. Okay, so this is about my third go around. And it's starting to really, the soil's starting to really get moist. But yeah, get underneath that top layer because it gets dry. And for a veggie pod, I hadn't watered it in a while. There is a reservoir with the veggie pod, so that means this pod is completely dried out. But only for a little while, because as soon as I'm done watering this, I'm gonna go get the base booster, mix that in, water it, and then I'm gonna count to 100 when I've done all that, and it should have plenty of water in the reservoir when I'm done. So this is, let me show you guys. I thought I was recording, I wasn't. EB Stone Organics Soil Booster Soil Conditioner. I usually add 1 bag of this to each garden bed. I'll probably have to add 2 or 3 to that one. But I usually add 1 bag of this to each garden bed each season. It has chicken manure. I got chickens. Earthworm castings. I have that and lots of worms. Pumice, feather meal, bat guano, alfalfa meal, and kelp meal. And you just add this to your soil to give it a little boost. And it's really dark. I call that black gold. You know how we call crude oil black gold? I call this black gold for the garden, baby. So I'm just going to go ahead, mix this in, then wet it down some more, and then it'll be good for planting tomorrow. Okay, it's done. Looks like a brand new garden bed, doesn't it? Fresh and ready to be planted. So far I've watered the entire garden, all the green stalks, everything, all of those. Fed the chickens, kind of cleaned out their little water cups because they were real dirty. They still had a lot of water, but I added more to it. Gave them some grubbies to have enough food. I fixed that tree over there on the side, the strawberry guava. I also did this. I kind of took my little thing and dug up in here, got rid of stuff, got rid of that, watered that, dug up the salad bar, did all that. And now I'm going to take a break. It is, what time is it? It's 12:35. It's going on 1 o'clock. So I'm going to take about an hour and a half lunch. And then I'm going to come back out and start dealing with these 3 garden beds. And maybe the garden bed on the end that's kind of crooked and sideways. And maybe plant my corn if I can. But first I got to get these beds filled. And start cutting down the old collards and stuff in the garden bed by the shed and give that stuff to the chickens, because the chickens like old stuff. That's what they like. That's what they do. So, okay, I'll see you guys in a bit. I'm gonna go take a break. You guys, I got my first persimmon, a coffee cake. Let's see if she stays, you guys. Let's see. Looks like we got a Fuyu. Got a couple of Fuyus actually, but this is the one that I could really see. I might have a chocolate or two. We'll see. We shall see. Hello everybody, I am back. It is just 2:49 in the afternoon. I had a little break, had me some skitty, and now I'm going to start filling these beds. Right here, I just want to show this. These are some onions I took out of, I don't want them to be ready yet. I took out, I'm gonna pull these out. They're, yeah, no good. The roots have fallen off. This one's okay. Let's put it back. I took out of the other garden beds and replanted them because I want them to get bigger. And like, see, I gotta catch y'all. I'm gonna give y'all some food later and see how y'all do. But let me stop what I'm doing. I'm about to have these cats start getting used to me so I could catch them, get them some food, and pull out a can of tuna I got from the 99-cent store, get them some food and water, get them maybe about a week or so, let them eat and stuff, and then I'm gonna catch them. I'll be back, you guys. Okay, so let me show you what I did. I put the food right here. The brown one was just trying to get it. And then eventually I'll slowly start bringing it out. But I gave them food and water. That's from when I had that dog about 2 years ago. Those containers. Okay, now we're gonna go ahead, ignore the cats. Let them go over there, get that food. Let them start trusting me, okay? Now it's time to start filling up these beds. I'm gonna start with the soil I got from, well actually, I'm gonna start with the, base booster. Put one layer into each thing. And then I'll start filling up the garden bed. I won't get them all filled today. I still have 4 more packs of water. 4 more packs of soil in my car that I need to get out. 4 or 6. I don't remember. And I'm probably gonna have to go tonight and get more soil. Okay, and she's eating. She ran. And get more soil. Okay, so let me go ahead and get started. I will not film me putting the soil in the beds, but we're going to start with 1 pack of the base booster and then move on to the Kellogg's. And I'll probably have to go to my car and get some more of the Kellogg's raised bed. And we're going to see how many packs are gonna fill these. If it's all, because there's not a lot of Kellogg's over there. If it's not all of the Kellogg's, I will be going back today to get more soil and getting a lot of soil because I want to get this done this weekend. I want to be able to plant the tomatoes. Also, I have to do the nematode stuff to the tomato bed over there. Spray that stuff in there, and then I have to keep that soil really wet for about a good 2 weeks. So what I'm gonna do is layer it. You have to keep the soil wet because you don't want the nematodes to dry out. You want them to spread. So I'll be layering each layer, putting in the nematode stuff, and then doing it. But I'm gonna do that tomorrow, and I'm gonna do all that before I plant my tomatoes. Okay, let me go ahead and get started. Okay, so 8 bags. 8 bags. So I'm going to finish watering this in. This is what I'm doing. Watering in the bed. I could probably put 1 more. Then I'm gonna go to Home Depot and get 16 more bags of soil. 16. I will not be filling the beds today. Once I'm done watering this, I'm gonna plant my loofah, plant marigolds, plant nasturtiums, plant lots of things. I'm just looking at the garden bed. And then I'm going to go ahead and go to Home Depot, because that's my big box store near me, and get more soil so I could fill these beds in tomorrow. The bed behind me, this one right here, you can see it, that is my corn bed. I'm going to fill it with old soil from my grow bags, as much as I can, and then I'll put some base booster, soil booster, and soil booster, and hold on just a moment. Okay, so yeah, that's what I'm going to do. And then I'll be getting up early in the morning and going to the nursery and get some more soil booster. I have 3 more bags in my car, so maybe I won't get 16. Maybe I'll get 13 or 12 or something like that. But yeah, I gotta fill these up, but they will not be filled up today. Just a moment, you guys. I'm back. That was my mom calling. Okay, so I'm gonna end this Saturday video on a positive note that I was able to fill one of the garden beds. It's still missing some screws, but it's tightly done, and I can't, I'm not gonna undo it. It's done. It's here. Okay, so as I always say, please find peace within yourself, and please be peaceable with everyone around you. I love you all. Have a fabulous Saturday. Bye. Okay, I'm back, and it's just after 6 p.m., so I am officially done, but I wanted to show you what I did, and I'm thinking I may not need as many packs of soil for tomorrow. So with this bed, you see all of those grow bags right there. I threw all that soil in there. I found a couple of sweet potatoes. I found a little potato. Yeah, so I threw them in there, and I'm gonna take 2 bags, the orange bags of the soil booster, and throw it in here, mix it up. It'll be good. Plant corn in there. I already showed you this. I got some new lights, put them in here, but we're all supposed to get rain tonight, so we'll see what happens. So that's kind of cleared that up over there. I still have stuff on the grass that I need to get rid of, but again, I'm slowly clearing up this garden. Oh wait, those are all the old lights. The dude that was helping me, he was like, you could clean those up. I got a bag of new lights. I'm gonna try to see if I could catch which ones are working tonight and use those, and get rid of the old ones. This bed, I took the rest of the soil. Oops, sorry. This bed, I took the rest of the soil that was in my car, 3 bags. I threw it in here. So I might need about 3 to 5 more over here, and might need about 3 or 5 over here. So I'll be at the nursery tomorrow. I decided to go, well, I don't know. At this time of day, I hate that Lowe's and Home Depot do this, but they close the doors on the garden center part, and you have to go through the main store, and that just drives me nuts. So I may go to Home Depot or Lowe's in the morning. We'll see. It just depends on how I feel. Most likely I probably won't get the tomatoes in the bed. I really want to get them in there because they're so tall. So I'm gonna go somewhere and get soil, but I don't want to wear myself out. But I think that I got a lot done today. It's Sunday, so I'll just have to get up early. Like, I need to be there when the doors open, do what I gotta do, get the soil in here, be done with it. But my back is just a little sore, feel a little twinge, so that's why I'm stopping, because I don't want to overexert myself and I don't want to hurt myself, because I need to get in here and do stuff, and I still got a lot of cleaning up to do. I've been kind of moving stuff up under the covered patio, because I just looked at the weather. It looks like we're gonna have some rain. I think I'm gonna turn the fans off on the seedlings before I go in the house. So I did plant my loofah. This time I planted 2 seeds per hole, and I always kind of do the seeds right along these things. Over here I planted nasturtiums on the end, and in the middle I planted alyssum and calendula and magnolias. So that's what I did. So I got something planted today. I did feed the cats. They're still kind of running from me, but they're not running as much. They're just trying to figure out what's going on. So I'll eventually get them used to me, get that crate, and then take them in. I gotta catch them. I gotta catch them. And I don't like animals to hurt, but they got to get out of here. I would like to keep a couple of them, but we'll see. So this is it. This is the official end of this video for today. I think I got a lot done, and once I started cleaning out that veggie pot, and once I watered the garden first and did the chickens, I kind of started getting my momentum going, and I'm happy I came out here and did what I have to do, you know, regardless of what went down with the person that was trying to help me. I'm still getting the garden beds. One more thing, let me show you what I found in the soil of the garden bed. Look. So dude was just throwing nuts and screws I don't know why you would leave them there. And then go buy me some machine screws. I don't know. His thought process is not for me. It's not for me to know. Anyway, anywho, this is the end of the video. As I always say, please find peace within yourself, and please be peaceable with everyone around you. I love you all. Have a fabulous Saturday evening. Bye.